Hi guys, and welcome to another, well, it's pretty windy here, sunny-ish, but welcome to another vlog. This one has been suggested by Guy Pearce, and it's a challenge which Seb on Golf took out for everybody to try. You should try as well. And the basis is we're going to try and get 10 birdies in a row, but what we're going to do is we're going to keep hitting mulligans until we achieve those birdies. Sounds tricky. Having watched Seb's, I think I'm going to take a slightly different approach. He seemed to lose a lot of his on the putts, which I'm expecting as well. So I'm going to probably try and get as close as I possibly can with my approach shots. But we'll give it a go. And I've got my daughter here, Willow. There she is.
Hello.
She's a chief cameraman and official judicator. So we're at Birkhill Golf Club. We're on the first. Now, there is a few kind of differences between what Seb did and what I'm doing now. I would say this course is probably a little bit easier. It's nice that the first 10 holes are relatively straightforward. I'm expecting to do it in quite a small amount of mulligans, but I guess we'll see. I think he did it in 39. So comment down below what you think I'm going to do it on before you watch the video and see if we're right. I've got no clues, but I'm hoping. Obviously, I think Seb's a 5 or 6 handicapper. I'm off +1, so I expect to do maybe half that, perhaps? I don't know, we'll see. I guess it's on the day. Maybe I don't beat it, we'll see. So on the first, par 4. Good shape, we're away. Right, how many do you reckon? How many do you think?
How many mulligans?
We just watched the Seb one in the car.
Well, he got 39.
Yeah.
And are you better than him?
Yes, in theory, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So he got 39.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting
Oh, our tee shot's perfect, by the way. We're down the middle.
32.
32. There you go. I'm going to challenge myself. What would I say? I'd like to do it in less than 20. It's down to the putting, but we'll see. That's the challenge. And we're in the middle of the fairway, down the first. Don't know whether you can see that, but there we are. Simple chip shot. No mulligans needed. Number 2. Right, so the first one, no problem. I didn't expect that one to be a problem. It's a very short par 4. This next one is another short par 4. There are difficult ones to come. This is 277 downwind, so I'm expecting to hit this green or get in the green side bunker. I'm going to hit the tee shot. I definitely won't use a mulligan with the tee shot, because wherever I am, really, I should be within 50 yards, you know, so should be pretty easy enough. Okay, here we go. Perfect. That could be eagle time. So no mulligans on the first. Do you want to change your prediction? What was your prediction again? 30?
32.
32.
But now I'm definitely lowering it to about 26. But Dad's going to challenge himself to under 20.
26. Wow. The first couple I expect to be fairly easy as long as I can hold the putts. Because you can miss those putts.
Impossible.
That'll be okay. But then it gets more difficult in just a second. And I'm on the second green. Not sure you can see that, but actually pretty close-ish. 2 putts for birdie, nice. It is tricky, this hole, because although it's 277, so really reachable, I'm not far off it really with a 3-wood, but because the narrow entrance to this green, you see those 2 bunkers either side, that does mean, that kind of means that it makes things really tricky, because you've either got to carry it 280 with a hedge behind, which means it can jump long or just play for the bunkers or sort of play short. So I thought for this challenge, may as well give it a blast. Then I can do my 2 putts and get on to the next. And luckily, where's that, Willow?
In line.
In line.
Perfectly.
On
You're
the green.
Snap it absolutely. You're gonna get it straight away.
Well, if I hold that as an eagle, that's one better. That'll be a challenge, wouldn't it? One better. Okay, we'll see. Actually, that's 2. 2 with no mulligans.
No mulligans at all.
Okay, so it's the third. It's 125 yards, slightly into the wind. The great part about it is my wedge is exactly that yardage. So as long as I can get it online, I'm going to be pin high and sort of fairly close. The slope of the green is from right to left, so we want to be the left side. Yeah, pretty confident about this one. Not too difficult. I just think I'm going to hit another one. That one's on, but I think I can go a little bit closer. First of the mulligans coming up.
First one.
That's the one. That's the one. That's right on it. That's close, I think. So here we go. We've got one there. The second one. That was the first one, which is bearable. That was bearable, but if I had to put my life on holding that putt, I wouldn't be so sort of 15 foot. A bit dodgy. It's gonna break. Ooh, good call. How many is that? Mulligans, one mulligan. We're still doing one. Now we've got a par 5 to go, so this should be good. 503 yards, par 5. Well, this is just have to be no mulligans here. It's pretty short. There's no stress on the tee shot, just got to hit it down there. Second shot should be easy enough, 4 or 5 irons to the green. If not, very confident. Give it a go. Position A. Position A. 3 holes, 1 mulligan. Now what do you think?
It's crazy.
You said how many? 20 something?
I said 20. I said 32. Then I changed it to 26.
26.
Dad's challenged himself to under 20, but I think he could get it in about 17.
Oh no! The pressure's getting hot, guys.
Soon it'll be down to 5.
She says she's going to be really disappointed in Dad if I don't, beat my target of 20. So I'm feeling the pressure now.
I'll also be disappointed if he gets a mulligan on this hole. This is one of the easiest holes.
No mulligans on this hole, I hope. I'll spin you around again. I don't think this camera can show it, but we're down there, and so I've got 212, and I'm going to hit a 5 iron. It's downwind just slightly. The pin's at the back, which is kind of in my favour a little bit on this. I just want to hit the middle of the green, 2 putt and get on to the next hole. The only tricky bit is I've got a little downslope here, and most of the trouble's only bunkers, is short, so I do have to make a decent strike. Come on.
How's that?
It's my standard miss. I've missed the green just left on that one. I think.
You're gonna take a mulligan? You're only on 1. You can take as many as you want now from here.
I'll take 1 mulligan then.
All right.
What am I doing? Knee dropping it. Not the best swing, but that's the middle of the green.
On 2 mulligans now.
Yeah.
2.
So there's one of the bunkers. That's a miss. Here's the other one. There's another one just there. Now my first shot wasn't too bad. There's my second one, my mulligan. I got Two putt that for the birdie. Just out of interest, let's see where my first one went.
Oh, is that it?
That's my second one.
Oh.
I've just got a two putt that one, it's fine. All my other one's just here. The thing is with that shot is it was short-sided. I knew that this chip shot would have been tricky, but two putts from here, yeah, I'm down with that. So, how many is that, Mulligans?
Figured out it's 2 mulligans.
378 this hole. We should be okay with the tee shot. It's kind of all about the putting again. Yeah, that's a good shape. It came a little bit flat that drive, but it's okay. I'm left with 135, and that's a really good, nice little club I've got for that. There's a little bit of mud on my ball, which is annoying. But pin central, got a little bunker to get over the top of, but that shouldn't be too bad with this one. That's the right weight. Good. That's not the right weight. Another one.
Third mulligan.
Third mulligan.
Don't worry, we're only on 5th hole.
That's the one. That's the one.
That's the one.
Oh, yeah. A lucky little bounce to the right as well.
Mm. I'll give you that.
Slight break to the right.
Get comfortable.
Oh my God, what is that putt? Right, here we go. Oh my gosh.
Right then, Dad. How many gimmies is that? No, not gimmies. How many milligans is that?
What was I on 2? Oh, I've bled heavily there. So I'm gonna have to add another 4 there. So that's to 6. Because the pesky putts. Pesky putts. Okay, par 5 next though. Gonna stay at the trees. It's a more tricky tee shot, but again, this should be a pretty straightforward birdie. I want to make up for those silly little misses. So we've got a long rake in right to left, trees down the left. Length is not a super issue, but you do have to be accurate and straight. Let's see what we do. Perfect, that is.
Perfect.
Very nice, very nice. Right, we've got 225 yards. The fairways aren't running as usual. I think I just caught this semi, so I didn't get much run out of that, but it's a very straightforward shot. But I've got to kind of not get pin high on this one, because if it rolls off the left or the right of the green, it's a tricky chip shot. But I'll just try and nudge it down. I've got a little hybrid, not going to be hitting it very hard. Should go fairly high in there. Right, I'm going to take it because I feel confident with my chip shot, but that is pin eye right.
Gonna risk it.
Gonna risk it.
Gonna risk it.
So this is exactly kind of what I didn't want to do. The green is very, very narrow and I've missed it pin eye to the right. But I've got a bit of green to work with, although from down there it looks like no green. But I feel pretty confident. The lie's good. I should be able to get a bit of spin on it. Expect to get it inside of a few feet, or even close. closer would be nice. Just want to keep the speed up on this to get a bit of check on it. Bit paranoid about these putts after the last ones. That was a pretty straightforward putt we had.
I think you can get that in straight.
Yeah, got the bird. Now the struggle starts.
Now it's where it gets harder.
This is now the 7th. We're on 6 mulligans, 7th hole. A little bit tricky now because I know that the 8th and 9th are going to be really tricky. So this one again shouldn't be too bad. Just going to kind of whack it up the middle somewhere, wedge in. The pin looks like it's on the right level. I think it's not on the top one. Let's give it a go. Hit that so well. I should do this more often. That's a good one. I love that tee shot. It's about as good as I could have hit that up here. It's into the wind today. I've got 97 left. Really straightforward. The pin is actually on the top layer, which is a little bit annoying, but it's a great yardage for me, 97. Just hit my 100-yard wedge. Nothing to fear here. That's bang on line. Bang on line.
Bang on divot as well.
Oh. I'll take that. Okay. Oh, take that. Been very lucky on the yardages today. It doesn't always go as good as that. When I've got 100 yards, I always feel quite confident if I can just get it on line, the distance is going to be good enough. It's just a perfect club for me. So often when I'm out on the course, I'm trying to leave myself that 100-yard shot. Because even on a bad day, I'm sort of looking at sort of 15 foot or something, which is, you know, that's always a good chance for a birdie. That one went in quite close. Don't have focus the mind this game. You guys should give it a go. I've got to say, I have had 6 birdies in a row in a tournament, so that's gives me a bit of confidence. Right, next hole, what have we got? This is one of the ones. The other week, you know, I hit them all to about 15 foot. I bet I don't today. 183 yards. All right, I'll do the old Laura Davis style. There we go. Should do it. Okay, it's on the front of the green, so 173 I just got. That is a nice place to hold a putt though. If I can not hit it to the back of the green, I'll be pretty happy with that.
Where is it?
Right, I'll hit another one. It's okay, but it's kind of...
I didn't see it.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of wind out there. I'm gonna go again. It's on the green, but that is not. Consider I've just missed 3 from about 6 foot. That's the one. That's the one. As long as it gets a bounce. Come on, wind. Get it, another one. Oh.
Does that mean, wait, 6 mulligans, 8 mulligans?
What are we talking?
I think we're talking 8 mulligans. But don't
8,
worry,
6,
you're not at 39 yet.
8 mulligans, all right. This has got to go close. That was good, that last shot.
Yeah.
Just didn't take the bounce I wanted. That's the one, that's okay. Get close-ish. I'll take that. Alright, I knew it was tricky. When you get above these trees, the wind really does affect it. And my first one was just a little bit to the left. That was the the one that I thought was I just pulled it slightly. You know when you pull them, they go a bit further. And then this is the one that the last one that I hit, which is kind of hopefully makeable. I don't know what that is, 10 foot. So what's the average of that on tour? I don't know, sort of 30% or something. Let's have a look. Do with this one going in. That was just, I guess in the end, it was a dead straight putt, so that helped an awful lot. This is quite a slopey green, so that could have been, well, I was just going to keep hitting shots off the tee until I was pretty much where I was. So I don't know how many that could have taken, but I feel with a 5-iron, I'm going to hit like 1 in 6 within 15 foot, I would say normally. So I felt pretty confident. The next hole is a card wrecker though. So what have we got now? We took 2 there.
Oh, what? 2? Well, we were on 8.
We're on 8, so we're on 10. 10, okay.
10 holes,
10 on
mulligans.
10 onto the 9th hole. The 10th, which we are going to do, is an easy hole, but this next one is definitely not. 9th hole, 400 yards, straight into the wind. This is such a tricky hole. We've got water all up the left, and it's a fair carry. If you slightly pull it, it's in the water, and that water pretty much runs up to the green. And if you hit the driver straight or away from the water, it'll probably go out of bounds or into the bunker, both of which we don't need. But I don't know, I feel confident about the tee shot, but the green is really slopey as well, so we'll see. Let's get this up there and we'll reconvene up there somewhere. Yeah, in good shape. I've just been swinging it well today. I've hit my tee shots really well, which is really good for this challenge. I think it's the fact that I knew that I can just hit another one straight after. So the tee shots are pretty much kind of not a big part of this game, you know, this particular one, because one shot off the tee is no problems at all. Whereas when you're talking about putts, you really do have to get them to keep your score down. It seems a lot more definitive, the putts. Anyway, so we're down the middle. I've got to take 10 yards off this club, which is a little bit more difficult than the ones I've had. But I feel okay, I feel pretty confident. The pin's right in the middle of the green, which is good. Let's see what we can do. Oh, I struck it nice.
The grass flipped in my face.
Oh, this is good. Oh, that is so close. That ball nearly just went in the hole. How close is that, Willow?
He could have got a hole in one.
Well,
no doubt. If he did that.
Not quite. But
He could have. That's crazy.
this was one of my worry holes. I thought the green's pretty slopey. The tee shot actually is the trickiest, or one of the trickiest on the course. And it's not a short hole either. But I'm now faced with a...
I think it's a gimme.
Not quite a give me, that's pitched up the slope and screwed back to that point. That pitched up there and screwed back. Oh, that was so close to going in. Look, it pitched over there and I must have just missed the hole on the way down. Oh well, good one, straight up the slope. I feel confident about holding that one. Just gonna hit it straight. It looks quite a straight putt to me. So I'm picking my little dot in front again, just like last week's setup video. Let's hope.
Oh, well, that's a gimme, but we're gonna take the middle again.
Yeah.
This is 11.
11. Come on. I'd like to look at that later and see if it just broke to the right or not.
Oh,
How many is that?
you're just about to do 12. Well, you're gonna beat your score of under 20.
Right, then I got another hole to go.
I know. might get to my score 17, 16.
Oh my days.
Dad angry mode. Or annoyed.
Right.
13th. Mulligan. Can he do it?
Oh, 13.
13, alright. How do you feel?
Well, let me get my pitch mark a minute. I've got my pitch mark.
Well,
How do I feel?
at least we didn't get it more than 13.
Oh, that's a
Otherwise
shame.
you might have beaten the score.
I guess it was a good second shot there, wasn't it? But that was an easy putt. I shouldn't really... I don't know what the tour average with that. What was it, about 8 foot, 9 foot? They say 50%.
It was just a bad day. That's what I thought.
Well, I think, I'm going to look at it again, I think that one went right and one went left. Yeah, the green's against me. Okay, on to the 10th. How many is that for 9 holes then?
That is 13.
13. I'll take that, I think. I did say under 20.
more.
I did say under 20.
Yeah. Well, 3 more to my score. My score was 16 or 17. So,
Got a birdie the next, lovely little hole the next. It's a nice little kind of 3-wood or a kind of flick round the corner and a wedge to a nice green. If the pin's in a good position, I think, hopefully, it's got to make that birdie. I've got to get up there and hit some good shots. Right, so this is the 10th hole, 390, dogleg round to the right. Loads of room left, but it makes it really difficult to hold the green with your second shot. So just blast it down the middle with a bit of fade. As long as I get it a little bit from left to right, we'll be in good shape.
looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'll do. Down the middle, a little bit of fade. Did catch it slightly at the bottom, but that's all we need. Hydration. How's your water?
Very important. Very cold, delicious.
Right, we're down the middle. Here we go. We're just about there, if you can see it. I don't know if you can see that or not. Nice hole this. If it catches me for any mulligans, I'm not going to be happy. Actually, I don't mind losing one. What am I again? 13. 13.
13.
Oh, I really want to make it less than 15 would be great, wouldn't it? Do you know what the hardest thing about this game is? The hardest thing about golf, really? Just putting, you know? It's so tricky to be really consistent at putting. Anyway, here we go. Right, this is now, I've realised, having got down through the trees there on the left hand side are really high, so I didn't feel that wind back there. I thought I was slightly down the left side of the fairway, but obviously that wind brought it back nicely to the middle. But now I've got a wedge shot, 113, with a lot of crosswind from left to right. I'm just deliberating whether to hit a straighter shot and draw it, which is my kind of natural shot, or to hit a kind of a lower fizzing left to right shot rather than right to left. So that. Got to get this weight right now. Ball's slightly above my feet, so I think that's going to give it a little bit of draw as well. Oh, that's all over it. Go on.
Go on. Ooh.
Oh, I
Just missed it.
missed it. That is just not enough club. Do a dropper.
Dropper. So this is the 14th.
14.
14.
That's a lot of wind out there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's got to be good now. That's just beautiful. Go on. Spin. That is well close. Can you see it?
That is so close. Don't realise how close it is.
Right, that wind caught me off that first one, and I nearly holed that second one. My days. It's getting all exciting again. You'll see when we get up there, the first one was bang on line, but just caught by that wind. Second one, well, it looks about an inch away, but no, it's not. It's a putt, isn't it? Oh, it's another. It's like a 4-footer.
I'll investigate.
You're going to investigate. You are. Here you go.
Oh, it's not as close as we thought.
Oh, that looks so close. One's just short, and one's, I don't know, 8 foot. Broke my fingernail as well. Oh, right down to the skin. You know the ones? Every time I put my hand in my pocket, it's like, ow! Oh well. But we're pretty close here.
Disappointing shot though. Looks like it was 1 step away. Yeah, it was 3 feet away.
I know we can hold this though.
Yeah, I think we can hold that. Pretty much.
I've marked it. Just read it, right?
Right, let's make sure we get a first try.
So we gotta get this one for 14, is it?
Yeah, so we're at 14 in a minute, but if you get a Mulligan, it'll be 15. 2 more is to my score.
Okay, really want to get this one. Get it in. Got the read.
No wind much. Wind. 14 Mulligans. That is it. 14, not 39.
Amazing, guys. I really enjoyed that. Special thanks to Willow, my daughter and cameraman for the day, and general predictor of bad.
And most loved child.
Okay, well, we'll look at that later. But hopefully you enjoyed that. I certainly enjoyed doing it. It was a great idea to do from Seb on Golf. I'll link his below so you can go and check his out. If you know any other people who've done the 10 birdie challenge, link them to me or put them in the notes down below, and I'll share them around so we can all watch them, because I certainly would like to see a few more. That was great fun. Special thanks to Birkhill Golf Course for letting me try this challenge. And if you like this content, guys, just make sure you subscribe. I'm trying to get up to my first 1,000, so I think I'm only I don't know, maybe 40 away, so that'd be nice if you wouldn't mind giving me a little subscribe. Other than that, we'll see you on Friday.